Generation G. Weez, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
Listen up, shut the fuck up, stop whatever you're doing and listen up, man. It's Gen G.
Hey, DJ Ligma. Do it look like we got left off battery?
Everybody in the corner, shut the fuck up. Everybody on the side, shut the fuck up.
Hopefully somebody's playing this in their car really loud.
All right, word.
Or at work, yeah. Hopefully this just came out in the work speaker.
Man, we are now in November, which is for a lot of people, Nut November.
Oh,
congratulations.
So Davey grow a beard in November.
Who's participating?
Shave.
Hey, bruh, first off, I'm Asian, so this is a beard. So
You got the little wisps.
yeah, so
Get
you'd be
that
surprised.
spray. Hey, get that spray when you come up. Just hella thick on
Just the Puerto Rican lineup, bruh.
Yeah,
That's the
Get
Carlos
Beijing.
Boozer. That Carlos Boozer.
Spray
If
paint.
Dave rolled through with the Puerto Rican beard, I'll be weak.
Bruh.
That'll be hard, bro. He's just showing him all the reflection off every light in the room on his
I
beard.
would support it. I would support
You got
it.
me on the
black.
Carlos Boozer regimen, just the hair, Carlos Boozer hair plugs.
Fred
I
Van
would support
Fleet
it.
beard.
Yeah.
This shit natural though. We're talking about that Boozer, bro. That shit where the paint, you get a little sweaty and that shit just start dripping off.
Just wipe it off, bro. Just,
Just keep a towel with you.
so you can smear it around and spread it out.
Hey, if you notice in the Redeem team, he was looking crazy too when they were interviewing him. He had the super paint on again.
Yeah, he was looking weird.
What was the one where he did his hairline? Where he was like, he got down
with
to
the
like,
spray, though.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Spray.
Bruh.
Cavs, when he was on the Cavs.
Yeah, it's fucking 2022, almost 2023, bro. Like, they got the real hair plugs and you could afford them, Carlos.
Right.
If you can afford them,
bro.
that's a real thing.
Just look at Elon.
Look at
Yeah,
that,
dude.
bro.
Like, look at Elon, bro.
Elon's
Just
just
look at Elon, dude. He's brilliant and has hair.
He's a
He just he has a nightly regimen, bro, where he connects like these little patches to his head at night when he sleeps to this battery, and then he has like little
Hey, for
electrical
real,
pulses to
Little
his hair.
robots.
If you got the
It gro-
hairline
it grows
issues,
back.
go to Turkey. They got the plug out there.
Really? The hair plugs.
That's where
Literally.
Tiger went.
Oh, really?
That's where
Tiger.
LeBron went, allegedly.
Tory Lanez.
All the
I be
top
watching-
guys.
I be watching No Jumper. They
Akon?
got Akon. Yeah, T-Rail went on there, and that's where he got his shit done.
Didn't LeBron go full bald though? He made like a big social media announcement about it, right?
But he didn't really though. Like he just
He
was
just
a
cut it
picture.
real quick, probably so he can get them hair plugs, bro.
Yeah, for real.
And then all of a sudden he got hair. It's like
Well, how was everybody's Halloween this year? Did everybody have fun? Did everybody have a good time?
it was cool. I didn't give out no candy. Or
Oh,
eat.
chilling, man. No
Nice.
Halloween kids come over here.
Did you guys
No.
dress up? How was your? We didn't see your lettuce pics, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, no, I was tight as lettuce. I caught the eye of a couple neighbors. They were like, "Well, is it a celery stalk or is it lettuce?" Just lettuce. Well, what's that supposed to be? And then my kid was dressed as a caterpillar. And Halloween's tight as a 1-year-old because everybody doesn't care when your 1-year-old walks up and just grabs a handful of shit and dumps it in. And in my head, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna eat that later when I'm loaded. So it was good times. he
had
was
fun,
like,
though?
yeah,
The baby had
I was
fun?
scamming with my little one, but people loved it. It was my first real neighborhood Halloween, and it was good.
That's good. He had fun, the
Yeah.
baby.
Oh yeah, I would suggest everybody have a 1-year-old with you when you go Halloween. It can be yours or anyone else's, really, I guess. But
Borrow
you know,
somebody's kid.
yeah, borrow somebody's 1-year-old. Get a lot of candy. Everybody's really nice to you. And yeah, no, it's fun. You see their faces really light up. He started to figure it out after a while. He's like, "Oh shit, are you kidding me? Like everybody's just giving me candy right now." And so he was by the end he was like marching up, like holding up his bucket, like, "Oh, this is the thing that we're doing now. All right, I get it."
Hey,
He's
So-
the man, the young man.
shout outs to all the kids. I feel like that's the best part of Halloween because I'm
Totally.
not a big Halloween guy because it's the devil's holiday, as we all know.
Right.
True.
But for the
Speak,
babies, it's
brother.
not because they got the souls of innocence, you know.
Right. Yeah. They're
So it's a great holiday for them.
then yeah, they don't even deal with repent. But I also did my house up too. I had Slender Man out front. It was fun. scaring the shit out of
Slender
kids.
Man.
Yeah,
You're one of those people, bro.
I set it. Yeah, I set it up. I was just doing it because we were out trick or treating, so I set the bowl up, and some kids come up and dump the whole candy out into the bag.
You didn't put cigarettes in the bowl?
No, just fentanyl. But there wasn't that much. There was like a lot of candy left in the bowl, and I think it was because they kept getting scared off because I put it in the lap of a dummy that was dressed as a scarecrow. So, and I checked my camera, the security camera, and all these kids were like, "I'm not doing it. It's gonna get up." They would just leave.
Good.
That was fun.
Hey, you know what? Turn up.
the rest of y'all
Shout out
do
for
for
Halloween, man.
Hey, shout outs to one of my homies, weekly listener Greg, and his wife Michaela. They have their little cute baby, and they dressed up as a sushi. I should have done a little photo thing on here where I like censor out the face, but
Yeah,
show the little sushi. Imagine just an Asian baby, a cute Asian baby in a sushi outfit. That's
I can
just
see it.
there. It is. You know, we all
Very
can
cute.
we all can imagine that.
Yeah,
It looks great.
Definitely, it's fantastic.
Shouts out
Dress
to
your kid
that.
up as
baby.
food items.
Yeah, shouts out
You
that
guys see-
sushi baby for sure.
You got any dope
Sushi baby.
costumes?
Or sushi
that
gang.
that you guys see?
I'll show y'all what me and my lady wore. We can put this up here. We spent Halloween in New Orleans, and that is an experience. Like, it's already this spooky town that kind of celebrates death different than most other places. And the scene there for Halloween is what you'd expect it to be, man. Just nice and crowded all over the Bourbon, Frenchman Street, wherever you want to party at. And saw some A1 costumes. Mine was pretty shitty, but my lady's was pretty cool. She was like a voodoo spellcaster, death haunter of some sort.
Spellcaster,
Which is
No, I
appropriate
don't-
for New Orleans.
I'm
Yeah, the
butchering
stats.
it, but it was really appropriate for New Orleans. She painted her face. I just put on the mask and was lazy.
solid.
Just like today. But it's a good experience in New Orleans. Would highly recommend spending Halloween out there if you're trying to get your party on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just got to get over the fact that the entire city smells like piss, but
Hey,
it'll be
San
fun.
Francisco smell like piss and shit and weed. It's good.
Yeah.
True that.
Hey,
Yeah,
Demo,
it's
you
not
didn't dress
humid.
up, man. You used to be a guru at the Halloween. What happened?
No.
Yeah, man. Number one, Halloween on a Monday.
Over the weekend, you didn't do nothing.
Nah, man. Keep it real. I went to a football game on Saturday morning, but other than that, I was just studying, man. I had
Oh yeah,
a paper due
Priorities.
on Sunday
Did you,
and,
there
you
and
go.
a group project
our boy
Would you prefer
trying to
it
be
on
a
a
master,
Tuesday?
man. So shout out to him.
on Tuesday. Had a
There you go.
Halloween on Tuesday.
Shouts out Timo for having priorities, dog.
Hey,
It's real,
on
bro.
this
Trying to be a master,
note,
man.
before we get to Nesto's wet and horny Halloween, I just want to show y'all Jaime. I've sent the group a photo. If you could please cue this up. This is probably my best year of Halloween. Shout out to my
Bruh.
brother Demo.
Oh, jeez. Let's see.
Can we pull that up, Jaime?
Bro,
This was quite the Halloween. We were Chappelle Show characters. Very on point costumes. One of the greatest.
Man, Demo had the
Very
universe.
proud of this
He had
year.
Anthony Davis.
That's a solid costume.
It was probably the only
Chuck
time
Taylor
y'all seen
and
me.
Tyrone Biggums.
What year was this?
This was
This was-
08, 07, 07.
This gotta be 07.
07, yeah. No mask
Yeah.
on, but I do got some crack on.
Literally first
Shouts
out of high
out,
school.
shouts out Doja Matt in the background. They're
Yeah.
playing
Hey.
Game
Keep it
Boy.
real. I think we were playing Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it looked like
Oh,
an
yeah.
N64 controller.
That is a Bacardi bottle. I remember that night very well.
Yeah.
That's something.
Do you?
Propel.
Until I don't.
Do ya?
Super Smash Brothers. There were three of us there, and we had 2/5 of Bacardi. We turned up the launch. Everyone started at like 300% on Smash Brothers, and every time you died, you had to take a drink.
chain drinking.
Damn,
That makes
oh,
very
Every
bad.
bad. Just you're done.
Yeah, with everybody starting on like 300, so it was intense. If you could
That
imagine,
lasted less than 6 minutes.
it was intense like homeless people. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah. No, I get it.
That's not what you
Yeah.
do for Halloween, bro.
Oh, I was at work, bro. I didn't do shit. So I was
Nice.
looking just online. I was online looking at everything. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Did y'all see any dope costumes from like celebrities or anybody that like,
I got one,
stuck
yeah.
out to y'all?
Oh yeah. Shout out Cardi B's Marge Simpson.
That was like
pretty
the
funny.
theme this year. It was a lot of. I seen a lot of Marges.
There was a lot of Marges, man, including that Cardi B.
Maybe they're streaming.
She had a yellow booty on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
Did it-
know.
did-
Isn't The Simpsons on Paramount Plus or something? Maybe it's getting viewed a lot.
Did you see?
I think it's on Hulu, man. It's just Fox. It's not on Paramount.
You see this?
Paramount
weird
is
ass shit?
CBS.
Who you
You
got?
guys see that Heidi Klum dressed up as a worm? Get out of here.
That
Yes. Definitely the most bizarre one that I saw.
That's stupid, bro.
that isn't.
That's
Very
creepy. Bacon
cool.
monster. What is that?
No, it's a worm. She dressed as a whole ass worm.
Aqua Teen
Whole-
Hunger Force.
What the fuck?
Hi, it's Heidi. Happy Halloween.
I like,
Good morning, America.
Who did you send us, Nesto? You sent us
Fuck is
some good
going
ones.
on?
Heidi
Charlemagne
Klum was better when she was with Seal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She went black and then went back.
I noticed this year the theme for a lot of
He was a
celebrities
bruv.
were they just got hella done up and were just taking like big ass like green screen pictures and shit.
Who was it? Who was the one?
Like no, like the celebrities were just like they would just dress up like hella like like out of the craziest like costume, and then they're just like taking like pics like they're in that set. Like you seen I don't know if you seen Keke Palmer. She was Rogue and shit. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Aimito.
Bro, but that's cool. That's
And then,
better than
like-
this worm.
And I don't know if you saw Mulatto. She was Lotto. She was fucking Corpse Bride.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Shouts out Keke Palmer. You know what? She just released a podcast.
Mhm.
And my cousin Brian actually did the music for it. Brian Simmons.
what?
And the Brian Simmons
out.
Experience, they did the theme music for Keke Palmer's new podcast. Go check that out. Check out the Brian Simmons Experience.
Shout out Brian
You know what I'm
Simmons. What's up with
Yeah.
you, boy?
Brian
Shouts
Yeah,
out.
this is
Oh,
cool.
oh, Demo, what's up?
This is cool.
Keep making that music, boy.
This is cool. You know what? I saw this and I thought that they were
she
gonna,
was like
that
they
this
were
was a
doing the
real
Marvel,
thing.
huh?
Yeah, I thought that this was gonna be a real thing, and I was
Yeah,
a little
this
hyped.
looks lit.
I
That's
really liked
crazy.
her,
She like
uh,
was riding on a jet like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
He's like
bro.
Tom Cruise.
Rogue.
Yeah.
What kind of? She must have them non-slip boots.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
For
they
real.
they slowed down the jet like real slow so they could get the picture. So
Tight.
Yeah, I
It's
sent
probably
you a
very
couple
noisy.
more. Saw Jimmy.
The
I
Zelda
thought Quavo
boots.
was really dope too. Quavo was a Ghost Rider. His thing went crazy.
Mm.
Quavo go. Well, you know.
And then Diddy as Joker. Hey, Diddy as Joker was hard. I don't know
Oh,
if y'all
man.
saw that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
this
somebody
is
else was
completely
Joker
down.
too. Offset was Joker as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Diddy was all like acting like it, and you see he did that little skit, and he got into it with that dude because the dude didn't know it was Diddy from Power 2-Bit.
Yeah, I don't want no
really?
clown just walking up to me, bro. I just watched
Yeah.
Terrifier 2, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna get sick.
Getting all touchy and shit too. Like, nah, no thanks.
that was a
Yeah,
good prank.
Janelle Monáe also, she be getting down. She was a Star Wars character, like wearing all blue and shit. That shit
Oh,
looked
that was
too.
crazy. Yeah, that was nuts. I seen her at that Doja Cat party, whatever that was.
Oh, one of those parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where everybody just shaves their melon.
Got hairy armpits.
Well,
Hey, you need to get there.
Remove hair here, add hair here.
And they just stink, probably.
she's
I'm
not the
surprised I
trigger
didn't
word.
see the. I'm surprised I didn't see the Weeknd dress up this year. He was always like notorious for having like a dope ass car. Like,
Man,
yeah.
I bet he was
Ooh,
something. He was probably
that shit
something
look
cool.
crazy.
See Lato is corpse ride. That's pretty tight. That's
That
a
is
good
pretty
one.
sick, huh?
Yeah, that's cool how she got the legs to look like she actually had bones for legs.
Wow,
Oh,
she got
lit.
bones for legs.
She had bones for
Let me
legs.
wait. How?
Well, I think
Oh,
it's
I
just
see.
like
I
a
see.
Figment of your imagination.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's
Maybe
pretty-
she just got like the skin removed and just left the bones.
just
True.
quickly remove her parts.
Saw a lot of people
Yeah.
dressed up as Scooby Doo characters as well.
Hey, Yeah, I seen some people dressed up as Shaggy. A lot of Shaggies.
Remember Shaggy's gonna be black now too.
A lot of thick ass Velmas.
Did y'all see
Shaggy's
that
gonna be Shaggy?
Kerry Washington costume?
Nah, what's she rocking?
Yeah, I saw. What was it again though? I forgot.
Kerry Washington was Lionel Richie,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
which is actually hilarious. Like,
Here, I'll find
I
it.
enjoyed that. Was probably
She made
one of my
herself
favorites
ugly.
that I've seen. She just looked like Lionel Richie, man. You know.
Oh, this is funny as hell. This is actually
Man.
It's just.
Hey, that nigga Lionel Richie can get it though.
Yo.
You're that meme, the meme of that
Hey.
one dude.
Hit the button. Hit the Leslie button.
Oh yeah.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Out of pocket. Out of pocket.
All right. Well, we should probably get into news.
Let's
We
get
should
this
talk
out the
about-
way, man, because this is just tragic.
Oh,
Big
you wanna
tragedy.
Talk about, yeah. All right.
We gotta get this out the way, bro. I'm still processing it.
Man,
Fuck.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Takeoff, and I don't even feel right saying that. That's crazy. Just how this
Yeah,
all unfolded.
I want to say you always like give him props out of all the Migos.
He's been my favorite from day one, simply because I feel like he dictates their pace, like that just unique pace that Migos raps at. There's a reason that he's on like certain hooks. Fuck, man, this sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last
Shit is-
last rocket was not really surprisingly good. It was. I feel like people had low expectations, but it was a really good record.
Yeah.
So I was personally ready for another one. So it's kind of like, damn it,
Yeah, what's crazy? He's
mean,
like
so much.
they said
talent.
like 4 years ago today is when that dropped, and he passed away like around the same date too. Like this shit's unreal, bro, and it's a fucked up ass situation. Like it's unfathomable. Like out of like especially like the details surrounding this story.
Yeah, man.
It's like you literally lost Takeoff to nothing. Like the Migos is like no more now. Like it's crazy.
Explain it, Nesto. What happened?
Well, I guess they're saying there was an issue. They were having like a big dice game. They're in Houston. Migos was riding around with mob ties, which is a gang out there with like Jazz Prince. And Jazz Prince, he's Jay Prince's son. Jazz Prince also the dude who discovered Drake damn near. And yeah, they were riding around for his birthday. I guess there was a situation like within the camp, like with Quavo, like you know there was a dice game. I guess shit was going south, and then it was like whatever. Then it escalated to like talking shit. Everybody's faded, drunk, off everything. And like if you like the videos I've been dropping on TMZ, they're talking about you hear Quavo and him talking about basketball, like literally arguing about them playing basketball, and they're saying it was also about like fighting too, like. So then I guess that ensues, and then I guess the guy he was arguing with tries to like swing on Quavo. They don't have clear video, but that's what they're saying, that he tried to like swing on Quavo, and somebody within the camp just pulls out a gun and starts shooting at the dude trying to take flight on Quavo, and within that happened. Unfortunately and tragically, Takeoff was hit by a stray bullet to the head, which they're saying that he actually died just right when he hit the ground, unfortunately.
Man,
So,
that's rough.
it's crazy. All this shit's on video, bro. Like, what the hell? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's shit's like insane, dude. It's just like it's
That
and it's
gives
also
a-
like it gives
ahead.
it to it, but like that's how my thing is like, yo, you don't believe your favorite rapper's dead till you see the video, which is fucking shady as fuck to say. Like, damn.
Yeah, like
Like, that's
you know,
why I didn't
it-
believe when like Juice WRLD died, because there was like no video of that. I was like, what, for real? Like, hell.
Yeah,
it
never
definitely
got
teaches
closure
you
on that.
some lessons, man. Like rich people need to quit gambling and doing this with hood fools. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Lil Snoop. He was finna be the GOAT. He got killed, over a Madden game, bro, or a dice game or something silly. It
Madden.
could be like that. And not only that, even more important, if what's true, if one of his own people accidentally hit him busting at somebody else, that's why it's so important. If you're going to carry a gun, you need to be proficient with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
Right.
people who have like
Busting
their
into crowds.
concealed license, or if you're even going to have a gun, Like, you need to know how to bust that thing, man. You can't. If you're there, you're trying to protect these people, and you end up killing them, bro. Like, what are you
super
doing?
opposite of
What are you doing,
what
goofy?
Hey, but another thing too, bro, they're in Texas. In Texas, you can ride around with the heat. Like, I mean, they're showing the videos. Quavo literally posted on his story talking about I'm riding around Fifth Ward. He's showing him and Jazz Prince, and they got like they got heat right on the seat, and it's like he for sure made sure the video saw it. You know what I mean? It's like they was already on some dumb shit. You feel me?
Yeah, if you showing off you got guns, if somebody's gonna come get you, they gonna have guns because they know you got them, man. Quit showing your pieces.
Yeah, but the thing, bro, is it was within the camp. It was the whole thing was it was a birthday celebration for Jay Prince. The only people that were allowed to have firearms was his camp, Jay Prince.
Yeah.
That's what they've been saying. Cause like, you know, they weren't in no hood spot. They were like downtown Houston, nice ass like bowling alley that's connected to like the House of Blues and shit. You know what I mean? It was like there wasn't no. It was just. That's why I said. That's why it's so like fucked up. Like, dang, he really lost over nothing. And like, and they know who did it already. Like the internet already solved. Like they probably who's the shooter. They got his face on there. Quavo was riding with him that night in the car when he posted that IG video. So.
Yeah. Wow. It's a shame, man. So we got to get it together, man. We got to cut out all the violence, man. Cut out all these rappers glorifying guns and being in the hood and staying in the hood and rolling dice and shooting dice, man. Like, come on, man.
The wave
thing
has
is, like,
changed, man.
They were blaming. It's not even on being a rapper. It's just the culture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what they're glorifying.
Always.
You know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, man. Hey,
hella
record
unfortunate,
executives,
bro.
Do something to change it, man.
If
Glorifying
you can make money
the
off
violence.
take the extra step to, ensure
at the
some
same
better
time, bro, it's
lifestyle
like-
for these guys, some kind of way.
At the same time, though, bro, they thought they were protected. Like I said, it was an inside situation. Like,
Yeah,
literally-
but if he's pulling out the burner to blast at somebody, then it obviously wasn't an inside, like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
not because
Like,
they
Nah,
took
it
flight
was.
on him. They saying the dude took flight on Quavo.
yeah, well,
like,
anybody who's finna fight some VIPs at this party, bro, ain't really, you know.
Just being
Nah,
there.
but
and
that's what I'm
your
saying.
boy.
It's an argument. It's like it comes down to like, you know, pride and everything. Like I said, the shit you seen the video right there when they're
he's
arguing. They're talking about
respect.
They talk about no basketball. Like, what the basketball?
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck it, let's go. And then they start walking. All you hear is like, ooh, and like it's like a little fighting suit. And then you just hear the gunshots ring off. So like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like damn. Like how do you stop that when you think you're protected? You think you're with the homies. You know what I'm saying? Then you get into that little spat, and then. And like you said, it's like
shouldn't be
it's the
ringing off
gun
shots,
control.
period.
Guys shouldn't be ringing out shots in a crowded area. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
This
what-
is an L for the rap game.
It's a tragedy. Yeah, it's a L.
you
It's
think-
like
Do you think it'll have any impacts in terms of how people are behaving and stuff like that? Or do you think
most likely in Houston for sure.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be partying with Jay Prince like that.
Nah, but yeah, it's sad to lose one of the most influential, like, you know, groups and
Group is
style.
done.
Like they change of music, like style.
They changed the game, bro. They were
crazy.
they were mumble rappers. Remember, like I think the first time I ever seen Migos live was with you at it was like a Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz concert, and they were the openers.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Migos is one of my favorite groups and possibly of all time, to be honest.
Yeah.
More than like even any R&B group. And so that's just a personal thing, you know, for just the age and the time that I grew up. But man, maybe this will reunite the family, you know, Quavo and Offset. Maybe they'll get back together and kind of like
Well, I'm sure.
do something in the near future.
Yeah, I didn't know much about Migos until I moved to Atlanta, and then when I first
Yeah.
started recording people out here, they were like, "Oh, well, you know, this is what everybody's looking for. This is the sound that everybody's looking for," and I got acclimated or introduced to it very quickly, and I always appreciated the sound that was, and you can mark right when they blew up, and that they're basically a legacy project now because of how many different people they've influenced with their music.
Yeah.
So-
Once they got that Drake stamp, it was just like it made you go look for what else they had, and then it was like, oh shit, these little dudes
Right.
for real, and it was like, oh, this new shit, like, yeah,
Everybody bit. Everybody
Yeah.
bit, right?
Those triplets, man, that triplet flow.
Well, to quote Boss Top out of O Block, People need to learn to fight again. You know,
And that's a lot coming from him too. He's from like that Chirac O Block, and that's
From
like,
old block, talk about people fighting.
yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
big for him to say that. That's pretty
Yeah.
huge.
That's what he said.
Real talk.
You know the rabbit hole that Nesto sent me down on all this information. I know all about these guys now.
You watching all the
Yeah, they did.
videos?
Those videos are lit.
Well, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Takeoff, man.
R.I.P.
Still
Takeoff,
devastated from
man.
this shit.
Well,
Rap
look like I
game
got
makes
left
me
off
sick
bamboozle.
for this exact reason, bro. This is how I felt after Nip and all the rest of them.
Mhm.
Shit got to stop. Come on,
Right.
man.
Yeah, but it's all these like little situations, bro. Like, man, it's. But at the same time, you don't know when it's your time, bro. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die. But you just never know how and something. But you could do stuff to like stop it. But it's like, bro, you think you protected and everything, and look what happens. You get hit with a stray. That's what they said. They said he was quiet the whole night, minding his own business like he always does. And then
Right.
when he seen Quavo and him were getting into it, he was there. And then I guess when the dude took flight, he like popped up, and as soon as shots rang out, he got caught with a hot one.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Man, well,
Sheesh.
let's get into some other news.
Just some lightning and light.
Slide in the mood.
What's up with everyone's favorite possible supervillain, Elon Musk? So he took over Twitter. He started firing everyone, from what I heard.
Yeah.
And now the other headline that's been coming on is about how he is possibly going to be charging the verified accounts a monthly like subscription type of fee.
If you want to
about-
get verified, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$20
And then
a month or
$8
something.
if you're already verified.
Yeah. Not free speech, budget speech.
Yeah. Shit.
And it's just to keep your blue check. Like, well, you can have
Yeah.
nigga with 10
Yeah.
followers and like, hey, I'm verified. It's gonna be hella
Right,
bums
yeah.
with blue checks.
No, I think
me.
I think, of course, the people that are going to have to pay, they're going to just complain about it because they're like, oh, it's another way to make money. But people that are verified on there are using it as a way to monetize
True.
for themselves, which I would hope exceeds more than $20 a month. You know, so
We're gonna have to get that Gen G.
if
Twitter
not, then it's not a
verified,
big deal.
yo.
You don't have a blue check, then you know you're already good.
Will it be easier for people to obtain one now? Like, can they give one to O.J. Simpson? They've been hating on him and not giving him a blue check mark. He's been asking for years. Does he post his videos from
Let's
the golf
donate.
course?
Hey, all he needs is 20
So that
bucks.
he could get a verified check for O.J.
Right.
Simpson.
Right.
I follow OJ.
Oh man.
Yeah, but what do y'all think?
OJ.
Like, why are people complaining over this shit? I think that's why I'm like, if that's how he wants to do it, then you either use Twitter or you don't get a blue check. Like, you don't want to pay it, then don't get the blue check. Like, fuck.
I don't
It's a
know
quick
how y'all
money
feel
grab
about
for
this,
him as
man.
well.
Yeah, it is.
As someone who's been on Twitter since 2009, yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, people probably may be getting scared because, you know, it's been free for so long, and this might be, like, ways if they're going to start paying, like, you know, like how Snapchat has, like, a version where you got to pay, I think, right? If you don't want
Yeah,
to get hella
I
ads or
guess.
something
Subscribe
like
to
that.
my premium.
Everything has premium.
Yeah, you've been
like-
seeing that shit on Instagram lately, that, so-and-so has a DM if you, put $4.99, you can subscribe to their IG
It
posts.
sounds
and
like
shit that.
OnlyFans or something.
Nah. If you notice to
The
your
same
notifications on IG, it's been coming up. It's fucking
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
seeing that. I'm not that interested in anything that anybody has that I'm going to pay an extra $4.99 a month to subscribe to your Instagram.
Your Instagram story. But let me say this though, it's like all this at the end of the day, Instagram, all these social medias, are they not businesses?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Absolutely.
right.
So
gotta
they're
make
for
money.
profit business, right?
Yeah.
Like the point of their existence is literally to make money, to be profitable.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like I can't hate on their game. I can tell you that, you know, I may not subscribe. They're going to
Yeah,
make my
exactly.
money through ad
Sure,
revenue
yeah.
or something, but like they're out here to get money. So like how can people be mad at that? You know, it's their decision if that's what they want to do with their platform. Get money.
Yeah, take it over to Instagram then if you don't like it and you don't
Gotta go
think
to-
that it's worth the $20 a month to get the blue check, then go to Instagram, and then I'm sure they charge certain things to get certain things verified over on Instagram eventually, or any social media platform, to be honest.
Gotta go
Pay
to
an
Parlor,
ad
bro.
on
Gotta go
Instagram
to
to have
Parlor.
yourself pop out, your stuff show up in people's stories. So
Exactly. It's just an option. There are options for you to
Sponsored.
monetize. So,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Not Brian.
Stephen King.
I heard they were negotiating. Some guy was negotiating.
Stephen
for
King was. Yeah.
Stephen King, yeah.
Yeah, Stephen King was talking about it. He was just like, I'm not gonna pay for that. and then Elon was like, how about $8 instead? So they were just haggling over it. But
Stephen King don't have dub.
no, he was. I forget what his explanation was. He was just saying something to the effect of, "I'm a writer, so you should be paying me to be here."
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, but that's not what social media is about. I feel like this is not a what is this, a Kindle site, or whatever the fuck this Kindle download site.
For sure, yeah.
The fuck, like your tweets are so. You're a writer. You're a professional writer, so you feel like your tweets are more valuable because you paid. You just have experience.
Maybe it's
writing.
the first step of what's to come with Twitter in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like maybe he's going to start monetizing it for everyone eventually, and this is just the first step to introduce that.
Stephen King look weird.
Well, how fast do you text Steven?
20 a month to keep my blue check? Fuck that. They should pay me. If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron.
Right.
Wow, Mars. Fucking,
that's what he said.
Stephen King.
That's cool, motherfucking boss.
Maybe when
he's gone like Enron.
Yeah, gone like Enron. We need to pay the bills somehow. Twitter cannot rely entirely on advertisers. How about $8? But here's the thing, though. Like with $8, that barely covers the price of purchase for like 44 bills. So 44 billion. I mean, is it that great? I mean, maybe he's just trying to draw at straws to make it more profitable. But
can you imagine if
you
had
right
for internet or Twitter?
I have the information here about the number of verified users that there are on Twitter, and that number is approximately 400,000 people are verified. So if everyone were to pay $20 a month to be verified, that would be another, I don't know, $8 million a month for Twitter?
Yeah, $8 million a month for Twitter. But how, I mean, that's barely
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's barely a dent.
Yeah, it's barely a dent, but that's starting something in a way, It says that even if they did that, the annual income from that 8 million would be less than a tenth of the $1 billion on just the interest payments on Elon's loans to pay the site. 1/10 of the interest payment. So it's not about him making money from that. He's just trying to, set a baseline.
He's like, maybe a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of this. I mean, yeah, he's just a kid with a new toy, basically.
Yeah. Just let him do the settings, bro. Just let him change the settings.
Yeah,
there was also a report on Monday that Elon Musk is planning to lay off at least 25% of Twitter's 7,500 people in just the first round of job cuts. And what he said is quoted, "There seem to be 10 people managing for every one person coding." So
that's actually not bad. I gotta give Elon his flowers there. If he's cutting middle managers and giving more over to coders, that's respect. I respect that.
What I always wondered.
Yeah, you're like, fire those people. Who are you, bro? What kind of liberal are you supposed to be now?
Well, I'm not a liberal. So. I mean, I don't know. Can't help you there, man. Read more.
Name my daughter Libby. I think that's everywhere I've ever worked, there's always been hella managers.
Right.
I just like, how is everyone a manager? Like, even here where I work, I'm just like, no one works other than me. I'm just I'm it, and everyone's a manager. Like,
it's like Office Space. Did you not get the memo? And everybody's just checking on you.
Contact this manager? It's like, we got a manager for every single fucking breath of air, bro. Like, god damn.
What was it I saw though that he did actually work? He worked people straight into the ground that first week that he was there. Some people were doing like 60, 70-hour shifts.
Yeah.
I don't want to pull it up right now. But
I bet they're probably trying to show that they're needed.
Yeah, maybe.
If,
I mean,
if you show
if
up
it
and
got
you're
to
just
that point,
chilling
I would
on your
dip.
phone when Elon walks through, like you gone, bro.
Right.
You
Yeah,
gone.
right.
You might be this done. So
Well,
Some of it.
away from the actual business acumen of purchasing Twitter, anybody have any thoughts about the new phrases popping up on Twitter? The
What phrase?
unfettered use of
Oh.
the N-word, and I got kicked off right away with my new account, so bummer.
oh,
But-
you were dropping too many.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I was-
yeah,
I
too,
was-
too many
no,
N-bombs,
people
hard
drop-
R's.
Yeah, too many people were. No, I only did one R slur. No, all the people dropping N-bomb stayed on. All I did was tell somebody to kill themselves, and I got kicked off right away. But whatever.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
maybe.
can say
I
whatever
feel like-
you
I
want
feel-
as long as you're not telling people to kill themselves.
But in my opinion, in my fiercely liberal opinion, saying the N-word is worse than telling somebody to kill themselves.
No, what the fuck?
That's debatable. For
Someone's
sure.
actually gonna get. One's a direction, bro. One's a direction, and one's just a thought. One is a negative personal thought, and one is actually directing for harm.
I just, I have enough white guilt that I think that when somebody says the N-word, it's like they're killing someone. So that's what I'm just trying to say here.
If they're following it up with like action, then
Yeah.
yes, that's
What if
worse.
what-
Okay, but if they're
what-
not,
What if a black person kills himself after reading all those N-words? It's like the same thing.
I
So-
would vote they wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
You
totally
pretty much
I'm totally kidding.
underestimate how many
obviously,
times a
relax.
black person see the N-word with a hard R. Especially on the internet.
I was hoping
Gee
you'd
whiz.
follow up with that.
I sent you guys
Like
that
how
thing,
many Xbox
yeah,
users are there?
We're going to get into it a little bit later, talking about the fights. But when I was watching Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva on a streaming site, the comments there was a live comments bar on the side, which is something you should never look at.
Yeah.
And it literally 100% of the comments. No, I don't want to say 100%. I want to say 95% of the comments were extremely, extremely racist against black people. And the other 5% were against Jews. So, there's that.
There was
Like,
a lot
that's
of,
what the
I saw a
that's
lot
what the
of-
anonymous internet is.
That sounds an awful lot like the internet's controlled by white supremacists. Or at least in those corners, everybody's showing up to
Well.
watch the Jake Paul fight.
It's just little
yeah,
kids. It's
it
not
must
even
be the
real
Chinese.
white supremacists. It's little goofy 14-year-olds. I feel like that are on there
Yeah.
typing nonsense
So
and crazy.
they-
Everybody else is like, bro, like this ain't that serious to comment on the side of this random board. Like if you go
That's
down
where
to the
pawns
bottom,
are, the racing.
if you go on worldstarhiphop.com and go look at the bottom in the comments, you will see real racism, bro. And it's just kids goofing. It's real goofy
I
kids.
feel like you underestimate the kids on here. A lot of those kids that you were thinking of that may have, I think a lot of them might just be 30-year-old dudes in mom's basements.
Yeah,
I think they just got held on tight. Call of Duty ended for them and they just moved on from there.
right.
Man.
Well, they're
I
back.
don't know.
Call of Duty is out again, so they're back in the
they're
basement.
ready for it again.
Going ham.
Yeah. That's you saw a downward tick in that online.
Guess who's back
For real.
again?
Again. Yeah, man.
Is back.
With more news here, what's up with this headline I saw about 22 tons of cocaine? That's always a
It's
eye
exciting.
turner.
Let's
Yeah,
see here.
how exciting.
Jaime, bring that up. The feds are charging
the
ex-heavyweight
cocaine.
boxer. His name is Goran Gojic with trafficking 22 tons of cocaine.
Wow.
Which is worth over $1 billion. How, bro?
Was he good? Was he good? Was he a good fighter? Was he well known?
I
or
never
no?
heard of him.
Don't know his record.
Well, I assume that he's not that
I-
good if he's moving cocaine.
Yeah,
He's moving
when I-
cocaine instead.
when I read this, I thought it said Gordon Dragic. I was like, oh shit! I thought it was a dude from the NBA. I was like,
So did I.
That's what I thought.
And now you're like, this guy, huh? Nobody knows who this guy is.
He was just he's a boxer. He's not even an MMA fighter.
Yeah. That's,
man, that's crazy.
Wow.
Where's he coming from? Montego.
he's from
wait,
Montenegro.
The boxer head.
He's a
The boxer
Montenegrin.
headline is a little.
The Montenegrin.
He's also he fought from the 14th to the 2014 to 15, and he. Oh wait, what? This is also saying he's a soccer player.
A
What's
heavyweight
going on here?
boxer pushing heavy weight for real. 22 tons, bro. Like, what do you even?
That's called motherfucking bars.
So there were three separate seizures that the U.S. law enforcement made of this, and the largest one was in Philadelphia. A ship showed up, one of those big container ships, and that one on its own had over 20 tons of cocaine. It got 20 tons of cocaine at one time, and they said it was one of the largest seizures of cocaine in U.S. history. Wow.
I would hope that's
Where
so
did it
much.
go? Did they just give it to the CIA for experimentation?
Oh no, they just gonna burn it. Man, just imagine if you could run through that cloud
Freebase.
one time, boy.
That's like a
Jeez.
toxic cloud.
Just jump over the bonfire.
Kid.
Oh
Man.
no,
I'll be zooted.
that's bad. Just straight.
I feel like there's a
Smoking that
bigger
pure-
word. I feel like there's a bigger word for that than zooted.
This,
What's the level up?
It's just za za za.
That's the real za.
this has a Netflix series or documentary written all over it. I
That's what
imagine.
somebody said right there in the chat. Yeah.
Oh look,
Says
yeah,
za,
Netflix
za,
has
za.
it in the chat. Off tops.
Man, for real.
Oh, man.
But yeah, shouts out to Goran
Montenegro.
Gogic, bro. Good luck in prison, bro.
Gordon Dragic.
Yeah,
At
listen
least
to
he has
Gen G,
hands.
bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen to Gen G while you're waiting.
He got hands in prison, so he's. But no one's gonna fuck with him.
You'll be okay. Just don't get stabbed.
bitch.
He got connections. If he's moving 22 tons, he's a part of that, or he's the head of that. Then he knows people.
Yeah, it's real.
Hey,
Man,
what's this
you know.
crazy? What's this crazy one right here? This is actually pretty sad too. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
this
know
is
if we
fucked
want to
up.
spend that much time on it. I don't know that much about it, but did you see the brush in Korea?
Oh yeah,
There's
this
like a
is
stampede.
devastating, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was coming from like a Halloween thing too, right? Yeah.
Oh my god, the number is up to 300. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's scary about those things, bro. It's like the Astro Road thing, like when this like people moving like that, like so many people and you just can't move, you just get like ran over or stampeded. Like, man, that shit's
Yeah.
scary as fuck.
Damn, they got
Yeah.
people actually checking out where people crowded from 3 directions.
Man,
God.
you know what? They gave Travis Scott a real hard time for that, but like it could have been much worse, as we see, unfortunately. You know.
Jeez.
Yeah, I feel like people kind of got over it quickly as time passes. Now they're like good with Travis Scott again.
Everything.
It took a while though for him.
News
though.
cycle.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause at the same time, it wasn't his fault though. You feel me? Like they shouldn't have been mad at him. Like he's just doing what he always does. His concert.
Yeah, this is
That shit
there
really
was
changed the
satanic
game, though,
imagery,
The
satanic
venue and the
imagery out
security.
front.
Yeah, like even when they
Biden
go
did.
too crazy, like hey, everybody needs to take 3 steps back. Like
Yeah,
at the
just another
concerts and
corporation
shows.
ducking responsibility and pointing blame at the artist.
Yep. 'Cause that for
Man.
sure should have been on Live Nation all the way.
Yeah.
Totally. I saw their layout plans. Remember, they were like they were not prepared at all for that many people. And also I used to work for them, and they sucked. So
there you go. Bitch.
yeah. Hey, what's this though? I found something. What's going on here? Hey, let's
Hey, what
settle
you
up
got?
with some good moves.
Hey, Big
know?
Burn.
Wait, can I get to some sad news real quick first?
Oh,
I don't want to
Can
say it's it's sad.
Let's alternate. Let's see what's going on here. What's on
Yeah,
screen?
sure,
real quick, and then
sure.
yeah.
All right, so
Double
man,
down on sad.
the 4th richest rapper, the Penguin, Big Burner.
soon to be third.
He finally
Right.
he opened up a cookie store finally in New York City, man. And this was the opening. He had his dad cutting the ribbon. And shout out motherfucking Burner.
Damn,
Big
going crazy,
Burn.
man. It's sad too because he's you guys know he has cancer.
He had it.
Fuck cancer,
Well, he's in remission.
Yeah.
which is good. But from what I heard from our doctor friends, that he does have a form that is very tough. There's like something in his guts.
Is this Burner's dad or Burner?
No,
That's
Burner
his dad
himself.
cutting it. With
Burner himself, really?
Has cancer.
yeah.
Oh, I
Or
didn't
had
know that.
cancer. But
wow.
he's still going, through treatments and stuff, and you got to be cool about it because it's a tough cancer. But man, he's a great guy, great legendary icon.
Man.
Forbes too. Yeah, that's crazy.
Inspirational for real. Little Mexican
for
homie
real.
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
I wonder, Cookies is continuing to open in all different places around the cities. Is it going to be kind of like
Around
the
the world.
known brand of marijuana as it
Already
continues
is.
to get legalized?
Already is, brother. When
Already
you think
is.
about cookies, everybody thinks about Burner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the big step to me, once I saw that extension into other states like Oklahoma, he's out here in Nevada as well.
Everywhere.
It's like, yo.
He's in Thailand. He was in all of Europe, like Spain, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about not just amongst people within that are familiar with like dojo related materials. I'm talking about like outward. Is Cookies going to become synonymous with something on the level of Apple, Amazon, FedEx? You see that future for him?
Not on that level. Not on the Jeff Bezos level, I don't think.
Maybe.
But
Hey,
maybe.
never know.
He's alive for it. It's possible, man.
that's the part that I think is going to be rough.
He's only
Especially 'cause
improving it every turn.
Especially because it's like the dispensary, so like you never know what he can do with the weed thing. And the thing about him is he's still kept it for himself. He hasn't like branched out to like get bought by like company like that. You feel me? It's all still him.
Yeah, he's on the Forbes list because of Cookies. So shout out Burner, man. Dope. Bay Area shit.
Hell
San
yeah.
Francisco, man.
Right. Well, I've got the thing that Demo wanted to talk about, and it's a very interesting thing from the internet. Here we go. Demo, go ahead. You're muted right now, so
Yeah, I am muted for sure. I need to definitely preface this. So, people are so attached to their pets. They really love them. They
my
are,
pets.
family, friends, part of the family, part of your everyday life. They spend more time in your house than you do. If you ever really thought about it that way, they probably know your house a little better than you do. However, these people decided to memorialize their pet in kind of a pretty different way than any way that I've ever seen. It's kind of ill. Would you all do this?
No.
Hey, what it is, fool? Since you brought it up,
yeah.
Saw Jimmy's finna pull up the picture, man.
Yeah, but
did.
there's
I already
audio.
played it, but say what it is.
You forgot about
Oh
that.
wow, no, mine is. I just literally still see Offset on my screen, but
For real?
yeah.
It's Takeoff.
So I don't know.
It's not
or
Offset,
Take
it's,
whatever, bro. One of those.
you
It's
like
family
E-News,
turns
bro. You like
beloved
E-News.
dead golden retriever into a rug, is what it
Yeah,
says.
you wildin'.
Yeah, wow,
Holy
it's
shit.
crazy, man. Like, I can't believe. I don't know. Like, I guess you want to remember your dog. You want to, feel real love for your dog. But
No, this is too
I don't
much.
know if this is it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
not
this is it. If I came over
This
and like,
ain't it.
what I'm
This
saying,
ain't
little Pepe or whatever your dog's name was, you got him out there. You hit the play button.
an
Can you
L.
imagine?
Yeah.
Did this
Can you
play?
imagine like them like putting it on your when you're like falling asleep and then they put it on you to cover you?
Oh my
No,
god!
dude.
That's
No.
cold. Oh,
No. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
Oh,
know.
terrible.
it's a rug, right? Wait, it's not a blanket. I'm tripping.
Yeah, like a
I'm
little
tripping.
baby or kid, he's gonna be like all over
Oh,
it.
my
Like,
A
God.
rug, so like you step on it. Like what do
If
you do with the?
If you own two dogs, you're giving your other dog psychic damage if you show
Fuck
back up
yeah.
with this shit.
Real
No way.
issues, bro.
I'm not
Yeah,
with
your
this.
dog will be like, but they're not moving. Yeah, they'll freak out.
I don't
Thumbs
know
down.
about this. This is
Two thumbs down, bro.
You can definitely
Airbud
check this off. It was just those
Airbud is
13
deflated.
seconds. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
let's move to some real
That's
happiness.
terrible.
The bread and
So
butter
this
of the
is
show.
this is something you could do, just like those bear skin rugs. You can get a little Dalmatian skin rug. If you really want to.
man, let's get into the horny pick of the
Let's
week.
get
Hell
into what
yeah.
people are really here for, bro.
what we got.
So, yeah,
Puerto
man.
Rico.
Shout out the horny pick of the week this week. I wanted to give it to Miss Argentina and Miss Puerto Rico. They have revealed that they got married.
Hey,
Let's
that's
go.
our birthday for that.
Wow. Hella gay.
Yeah. I didn't even watch
this
this
gay
whole
as
video.
hell,
I literally
man.
just sent this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he said, "Yeah, this is good stuff."
I didn't even see this video. I just seen the title. I was like, "Oh, yep, automatic
Hey.
win."
Support love.
Support love, bro, of all styles.
Support love. Serious.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
sus,
huh?
bro.
That's like
Power couple.
that's sus for
Yeah.
us. Like, how
So-
the hell do we lose these gorgeous ladies to each other?
They're in love and they recognized game clearly.
Yeah, exactly.
I like
it.
So all your Miss Argentina, Miss Puerto Rico, you wanna let's it's like
Bring
an
it on.
Avengers
Puerto
yeah,
Rico.
team up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't
hopefully
let
this
Filthy
marriage-
Rich see this.
Hopefully this marriage lasts.
Yeah. I mean they will.
Let's hope.
They will.
We'll leave that
They
at
seem-
that. But
They seem serious.
Yeah.
And other Latin American news, we'll just keep this on here. I don't want to pull up the headline for it, but Bolsonaro is out of there.
Out of
Lula
there.
won his election in Brazil. So Brazil's got a new really dope president. So congratulations,
Let's go.
Brazil.
This is a big win for the country, right?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Viva la Bra-
Shouts out Brazil.
Yeah. Shouts out Brazil.
This is Brazil.
Brazil.
Shouts out Latin America making progress down there.
Yeah.
So
LA.
here's some stuff I dug up from the internet, surfing around. I went very base form this time. I decided not to
No
get
more
any
spooky
jump
shit,
scare.
bro.
No spooky shit. You're right. I said, you know what? We got to stop it with the
Shit was
spooky
freaky
stuff.
last time.
So I'm going bread and butter here, and we are looking at archive.org. And this might look very plain to most people. I'm just letting people know that this exists. There's a lot of really cool stuff on here, audiobooks, poetry, but more importantly, what's on here is an entire internet arcade, like going into straight up a Dave and Buster's or something like that, and you could play all these old school arcade games.
Shit.
Like NBA Jam, X-Men versus Street Fighter, the original Spider-Man. So, if you ever got the itch, they even got
If
like
you're at
Dragon
work
Ball-
and you're not trying to work, and
if you're not trying to work, throw on this stuff.
Hey,
if you
this
try,
is lit.
if you're trying to
Ping
get
pong.
it, if you're trying to get back some of your extracted
Spider-Man.
labor, throw on archive.org, Internet Arcade.
NBA
sure,
Jam.
Spider-Man.
Hey,
like,
to
Dragon
a
Ball
high
Z.
level, I would have to recommend that you don't do this, because if you want to remember these games as they are, how you left them, you'll leave them right where they were. If you go play them now, you'll be like, "Yo, this is trash."
Yeah, they
That is
Absolutely
very
trash.
Hey, that Aladdin game for Nintendo. That shit.
Yeah,
I was just thinking that on Sega Genesis.
I
Yeah,
actually
Bro, that
have
game was so hard, bro.
They got a
I
bunch.
have
They got
a
Star
modulator.
I like
Trek
Streets
on
of
here.
Rage.
This is a real thing. I got the modulator that plays all these old classic games, and I fired it up like 2 years ago during COVID. And let me
That
tell
WWF
you,
game.
these games in 2022 suck.
It's trash, bro. You don't even want to play them.
It's all for like the nostalgic. You feel me?
Yeah,
You play for like 30 minutes. You're like, haha, and they're like, oh yeah, this shit is weak.
Shit.
You ain't
I
playing
mean,
for
1
30
minute.
minutes, bro.
If,
all I'm
if there
saying.
are
It'd
some
be hella
ones to
high.
really do throwbacks on, I mean, they got these old Japanese Dragon Ball Z games. One that, like, when we were kids, we were, man, what is that thing there at Blockbuster? Show up, try to play Dragon Ball GT, and it was always gone because somebody stole it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
days,
that's how it
man.
be.
Shout out original video games though. This is definitely, you appreciate that blast from the past. I think the sight of it is more pleasing these days than actually playing. But
I'm just a big fan of the aesthetic,
Mhm.
good memories.
big fan of the
16 bits.
aesthetic.
Street
So,
Fighter 2 on Sega Genesis. That was one.
oh yeah, just doing the deep scroll through it. But on the note of games, how about them sports? How about them Phillies, gentlemen? How about them sports? Take it
The
away.
Phillies? Are we talking about? Well, we got to mention the Phillies then.
Yeah, all right. We can talk
No.
about the Phillies. Yeah, let's see what the series
Yeah,
is
as
at
the
right
World
now.
Series is going on, and the Phillies are, I guess, up, right?
The Phillies are up.
They're losing right now though.
Good, but overall, they were up 2-1 as we were recording this, and now
As we
hopefully
release
tied
this,
2-2.
it's probably tied, or one of the teams have taken the lead back.
It'll be
yes,
tied.
it is the
Astros.
Astros.
Yeah, Astros have the lead right now, but
Um,
I'm still holding out.
it's been
Philly's
a back and
gonna
forth
get it.
series. Oh, they're getting no hit right now as we speak. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, this has been exciting. If you are a baseball fan, shout out the World Series. We'll see how this unfolds. I picked the Phillies, and Dave, you picked the Astros. I don't remember who the rest of y'all picked, but
I picked the Phillies.
Demo picked the Astros.
I think
So-
Phillies are live though, but
They're
I
live.
think Astros are a better team for sure.
I picked the Phillies.
I like
Fuck
the
the
Astros.
Astros.
Yeah,
But they're
but
cheaters.
They're cheaters. Yeah, exactly.
Nobody will
So,
ever get off that.
Yeah.
Mattress Mac, the old man, he was stressing when they were getting beat up that game. The old man has a 75 mil or whatever that's been hyped up. Yeah, that fool was have a stroke. He's getting all angry and trying to fight
Yeah,
somebody.
he went bad last night. He was like, "Fuck you, asshole."
Right. And what's this fun get from Justin Verlander out front?
Oh yeah,
flipping
so
people out.
somebody yelled something obscene to Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher on the Astros, and I guess somehow that fan, he got in touch with them and then took a picture with them. If you see, he's giving the middle finger with her. So shout out Justin Verlander. I think that's
for
pretty
being
cool.
a good sport.
Those
Shout out
fans in Philly are
Verlander.
no joke.
Right. So
And his
All
wife
right.
is Kate Upton.
yeah, he doesn't need to worry about any kind of World
Who's
Series.
that?
He won the World Series of girls, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Justin Verlander was an unfortunate, what's the word? Collateral damage to the
Of the
fappening.
fappening. Yeah.
Yes, because they leaked off Kate Upton stuff, which included Justin Verlander's wiener.
They got
Oh,
Justin
enjoy your
Verlander's
Brett Favre.
Verlander on there. They had
Yeah,
Verlander's
he's in there.
We are not going to
In
show
the-
this
In
photo
the
to y'all.
fappening.
Yeah. I mean, is that big of an L though? You know?
No.
Like, I don't know. You're just like, they release you piping down one of the most beautiful women in the world, and they're like, loser.
wasn't-
Nah, I don't think
he
anybody
wasn't
said
piping.
that.
It was just his
I don't know if that-
Underwhelming.
I don't know if that
Debo was
matters.
underwhelmed once again.
standing there in the photo.
He's just standing there, dong out like he was getting the paper.
Oh, he wasn't like Tommy Lee rock out, you know. Cock
Just
out.
cock
okay.
out.
He was he was just got done farting after peeing, that kind of pig.
He's just like in the bathroom mirror. You know what I'm saying? Standing there with Kate Upton with his penis out.
Well, I think he was
Oh,
using.
But
it
you know
for
what?
stuff involving
Shouts out,
Kate
bruh,
Upton,
man.
so.
I heard he
Yeah,
has a mean
hey.
12-6 curveball. I actually
To this
shout out
day.
Justin Verlander. I think he's the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan.
He's just
Random
living, man.
tidbit.
Just living. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a spooky.
Oh no, no movies or music. Y'all aren't in on anything this week?
Oh yeah. I mean,
We can get there.
Could if we could get there. We'll go back to it since we already jumped to sports. I got excited talking about.
Let's
sports,
get it.
So we can.
Let's
We
get
can.
this shit.
None of
Let's
us
get
we
this shit.
cursed the Browns, or did one of y'all pick
Nah,
them?
Saw was the
I
one
picked
that went with the Browns.
He's just riding all the dogs on Monday night, huh? That's not
Yeah,
bad for a
seriously,
dog
you could
season.
call
I
me a-
feel like
Dog rider over here. I'm
dog shit.
The Browns won.
The Browns
Yeah.
dominated.
Browns
Browns.
whooped that ass. They look man,
fantastic.
They could keep winning games before Deshaun Watson returns. Man,
Yeah, but their
Look
record, they
out.
were like 2-5, so it's like fuck. Now they're 3-5, at least.
I
Right?
think that's okay. A lot of the league
it's
is
still
mid
early.
right now, other than the Buffalo Bills and the Eagles.
You think Deshaun's gonna come in from week 1 and just be that great though?
No, but
Depends on if he got a
Big
massage.
chance. He can get to the postseason. Look out.
He hasn't been sitting there eating chips this whole time. He's been working out for sure.
Yeah, but game speed to me, I mean, in
Bro,
my opinion, I feel like
but still-
game speed is just
He's
beat
lucky
that.
he got that great running backs. Those two great running backs, Kareem
Chubb.
Hunt and Nick Chubb. Man,
And they're not
going to
trade Hunt. it
Let's
looks
break
like,
this.
so.
It
Let's-
can't. It's past. It's over already. And then he has Cooper, who's been. Cooper's had a low key underrated season with a shitty quarterback. If you take a look, he's been putting up some shit.
Coop looks
Yeah.
good. He looks like Bama Coop. He's not
Cowboys
playing
should have never
scared.
traded him.
Let's what's your face, Jaime? We got a little like speed run of these appearances. So the trade deadline went crazy. I don't know if y'all followed the trades, but let's just review a few of these, starting with Chase Edmonds traded to the Broncos and Bradley Chubb traded to the Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
This is probably
making moves.
One of my favorite trades of the year. The Dolphins are really gunning for it, man. Bradley Chubb is one of the better pass rushers in the league and is now headed to Miami. So shout out
he's happy. He went from Denver to Miami. He's like,
Broncos fire selling. Damn this year. They're like, we're chalking it up, bro. It's too dangerous out there.
Did y'all see that graphic?
I don't know if
which
one? Of the Dolphins and the Niners. That the Dolphins got 3 picks from the Niners, and they turned those 3 picks through charades and the draft into Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, and Chubb. That came from the picks that the Niners gave up.
That is masterful. I think that's what some coaches attempted to do when they traded for a bunch of first-round picks and missed.
4D chess by the Dolphins.
But wow, Dolphins front office and Tua is looking very real. So watch out for the Fins, man.
As long as he keeps his noggin safe, he'll be slinging the rock pretty good to these guys.
Tua.
Next trade we had was the Colts trading Naheem Hines to the Bills. Man. They're also gunning for it. They did want a pass-catching running back.
I want to see them get. I got Hines on my team.
Hey, by the way, just on this Tua note, before we pass on Tua, didn't I just say that The Rock was going to make a movie about Tua? Like, I just know it. He's like, oh yeah, this is the guy I want to make a movie about Tua. He saw more. He has
perfect guy.
The mana.
He's got the mana.
You want a brown boy quarterback for all the kids in Miami to see, man. That's dope.
From Pensacola, Florida.
Next, we got Jeff Wilson from the 49ers, also traded to the Dolphins. He's reunited with his former offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel.
Raheem the Dream Mostert.
The Dolphins, like I said, gunning for it. Him and Jeff Wilson and Mostert reunited as a backfield.
Yeah, it was sad to see Jeff Wilson go, but it only makes sense. He can't have 3 raw-ass running backs.
Oh, yeah, you got Y Jesus.
Solid
There's
trade.
No need for bruh, as long as Y Jesus is healthy.
We got a pick from the Dolphins for him at least, so that's cool. And then what's his name? Elijah Mitchell's coming back after the bye week, so CMC and Mitchell in the back. Sheesh.
Look out, Calvin Ridley, man, who is on a hiatus, suspended for gambling.
Free Ridley.
Let's go. We freed Ridley.
Going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. This team loaded up on receivers, and now they got him too.
He fucks with them. He bet on the Jaguars.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's who the opponent was playing. The Falcons were playing that one.
This is a fun.
The Jaguars.
He bet on his own team. He didn't bet against his own team.
Yeah, but that was the game too.
Damn.
That's what they were saying.
This is a fun trade because it's going to give that young quarterback another weapon next year to maybe actually turn something, chicken shit into chicken salad. Maybe
Debo's muted, but I don't know if he knows.
Yeah, and then
he's off.
All the good picks that are going to be coming to the Falcons is they like semi rebuild. I like it.
Yeah.
So
Dude, Falcons are up to win, bro. They're making the playoffs.
They just
won.
won.
Well, that's what I mean.
They're on their way to maybe securing first place if Tom Brady keeps letting this distraction get in the way of his football.
Yeah, no, I see it. But at the same time, they're going into the season. They were not planning on having gunning like
Demo.
this.
Somebody ripping it. Hey, but Chase Claypool. No, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Brady, bro, he's gonna go off his next game, bro. He gonna be bumping Trina.
Because his divorce is finalized.
Single again.
He can't lose 4 in a row, right?
Back on the
That's what y'all think. Fuck.
Claypool is
Tampa
now
Bay.
a Chicago Bear. The Bears have gotten Chase Claypool from the Steelers. I think it's a really good move for them.
I'm interested in this one for sure because of the fact that the that Fielder kid is going to get another also solid weapon out there. So is that the quarterback's name?
Fields.
Fields. Yeah, that Field. It's funnier that it said Fielder. Yeah, that Fielder kid is going to get another new weapon out there with that Chase Claypool. It's going to be good stuff. Nice wide out
talent on the Chicago Bears.
And another team doing very well to start the year, 6-1. The Vikings have acquired T.J. Hawkinson from the Lions.
Let's go. That's fitting. He looks like a Viking.
Yeah, this one caused a stir in the sports group chat.
Yeah, I just don't think TJ Hawkinson is that good, but that's my opinion.
Everybody's saying he's hella good. It's like, bro,
He looks the part, but
he whatever.
He be blocking.
He's good. No, he's not elite like Kelsey or even Go Dirt or any
He
of
had
those
that
guys,
one
but
good
he's-
game where he went off and
This dude from Workaholics.
Yeah,
Except bigger.
I like how tight end white boys either have two different types of look. Is that either they look like they just rolled out of a seaside smoke hut, or they're of the Aryan race. It's like either one or the other. You get the
He went to
hippie or you
Iowa.
get the Nazi
That helps.
to basically be your tight end.
He's a great blocker. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll do something
like-
good for the team. We'll see how.
He's
what they
Kittle
can get out of
Jr.
him. Chill.
Maybe.
Kittle Jr. Bro, he's just not there yet. He's not to Kittle's level, obviously, but he has potential.
Prove me wrong, TJ.
Kittle, man, he heating
Yeah,
up.
we'll see. We'll see.
Blocks
I
don't
mean,
come up on the stat sheet.
I mean, shout out, on that note of white boy ballers, how is the Superwoods doing on the Niners? Are you pleased with the transaction there, Nesto? You got the full grown Woods out there on the Niners.
Triple Crown touchdown day.
They're team white boy. They're white excellence right now. They repping.
You know, I was looking at that the other day.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, Jaimito.
It was the middle of a play, and I was like, "Yo, man, the Niners got all these white dudes out there. That's what's up."
They were going
That's
crazy.
up.
At the party.
You know what? American football and I guess baseball for sure. That's where the American white is thriving right now.
Klon is pumped. Oh, his team got all these white dudes that are raw now. Oh, I'm a football fan again, dude.
McCaffrey, bro. Dude, McCaffrey, bro.
Are you serious?
They're like right running backs. Ooh.
Yeah, shouts out Klon.
I just sent it to you right now. So
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
man.
We gotta get the looks on Team Wood here real quick.
Team Wood.
Yeah,
Team white
Oh,
excellence.
yeah.
Let's
Team
see this
Wood right
graphic,
there.
man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But they do got one person of color though. They got an Italian person of color with Jimmy
yeah, look at this right
Garoppolo.
here. Get a good
Big
look.
guy.
You're looking at the future of sports, all right? None of that juking left and right and spinning bullshit. This is that hard-nosed football here.
Yeah, we got George Kittle, Kyle Juszczyk, Jimmy
Yeah, they're at the
Garoppolo,
function on Halloween dresses themselves.
and
I
Christian
like
McCaffrey as Eminem.
I like how Christian McCaffrey turned down his woodness a little bit for now that he's on the Niners. He's like, well, I'm back to the Bay. I'm no longer in Carolinas.
Kakalaki.
Him and G-Eazy have already linked for dinner, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not in the Carolinas anymore. I can put my tiki torch away.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, CMC's a little different. He's like a taper white dude. You know what I'm saying?
Taper. Yeah.
Who went to Stanford?
Hey, for real, his first
Yeah.
tweet when he got traded to the Niner was "Bang Bang Niner Gang," so he kind of down.
He looks like Guile from Street Fighter. They actually
white.
said that the Los Angeles Rams offered CMC more money than the Niners, but he wanted to go back to his college land. He went to Stanford. He wanted to be there, and they're a better team,
Right.
if you ask
Yeah,
me.
and shout out McCaffrey, man. That game, like you guys said, the Triple Crown. He threw for a touchdown, he ran for a touchdown, and he caught a touchdown. First running back to do that since 2005, since my boy LT LaDainian time.
That's legendary shit. If he stays healthy, man, that could be the difference for the Niners here.
Mm-hmm.
Winning
Yeah,
the
man.
Damn, someone
Shout
over
out-
here is simping.
Shouts out Christian McCaffrey, the pride of Brentwood, California.
Hey,
It's like he's from
CMC
Brentwood.
back in the Bay, baby.
Yeah.
Gomez.
So,
But he's
if,
hyphy, though.
if CMC
Christian.
is tapered white, then what's Kittle?
Kittle's like he's
Cool
like
spaced
a
out
rock
boy.
dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's like a
Rock and
long
roll,
hair
right.
kind of,
Rock white.
you know,
He's
he's a
not
sick
right.
dude kind of dude.
I love
A real
categorizing my
PBR
whites.
drinking kind of dude, you know.
PBR white. Okay, I got
You
it.
go snowboarding with him.
And Jimmy Garoppolo's buying $40 grams of dro.
Hell yeah.
Dude, thanks.
Dude, is this a hookup? This is a tight hookup, dog. Thank you.
Yo, no sick,
Thank you,
bro.
dog.
I just got some fire kush, bro.
Some flags.
Damn. Oh yeah. And then what about Kyle Jizkinski?
Dang.
Sit with your chair, Demo.
Hey, let's. What'd you eat this show, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Too fucking
What's that?
Too funky for myself.
Oh man.
So
Kyle
who's
Juszczyk.
a Monday night game, Davey Jones? Oh, wait, what about Kyle Juszczyk?
Yeah. What's his
Jelinski.
white category?
I don't know what he looks like with his helmet off.
No one knows what any fullback looks like.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him. Oh, woo, that boy looks like, man, he's like that kind of dude who just like goes too hard. The kind of dude who like headbutts the wall and like, let's go, like punches himself.
he's a real bro.
Yeah, he's
the one
definitely
that-
a bro.
He's a Ronnie from Jersey Shore.
Yeah. When you're in an altercation, he's the one who runs up and goes like, "Is there a problem, dog? I'm here for you, bro. I'm here."
Fuck with my bros, bro.
Nah, he's the dude like you're trying to calm it down, but he's in the back and not even directly involved in this, but he's making it worse. He's like, dude, come on, what, come on, yeah, tell him what's
Has
up.
his shirt
It's
off,
like, bro, like you don't
pacing
have
and
anything to do with this, bro. Why are you making it hot right now? You about to make us fight.
Hey,
Oh,
Debo
man.
probably looking at this like, these damn white boys.
For real, man.
Man.
Tuning in this Monday, we've got the Baltimore Ravens versus the New Orleans Saints. Man, let me tell you, man, I think maybe the Raiders have given the Saints newfound confidence. I'm going to pick them to upset the Ravens here. They stayed home for their consecutive game in New Orleans, and maybe they go on a little mini run. So
Monday night
I'm gonna go New
football.
Orleans.
You going with Orleans, bro? I'm gonna have to go with the Baltimore Ravens with that new addition of Roquan Smith. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ravens as well because I'm just going to give it that energy that they do not creep up on the Falcons. In that
Forgot
division.
about that trade on Weezy.
Man,
I didn't forget
Yeah,
about
that's a tough one.
I might have to go with. I gotta go with the Ravens, man. The Saints really haven't beat anybody that's any good, bruh. Like, I gotta go with the Ravens. I don't got no faith in the Saints at this point.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. They don't. Yeah.
This is a tough one, man. This is a tough
Except Taysom Hill, I want him to go dumb.
I think both these teams are lightweight fake too. Ravens continue. They always usually blow second halves.
now last week.
Man, Saints at homes. Yeah, not last week because
5-3
they
is
were
not
going
too
against the
bad,
Bucks, right? Were they not?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now the Saints.
And the Bucks are.
I think the Bucks are better than the Saints.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think the Bucks. I think the Bucks are one of the worst teams, bottom half teams in the NFL. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not that many just like straight up like that team is weak this year. You know what I'm saying? There's a few, of course, there's got to be, but like
Lions.
every team has been pretty much real mediocre.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like we said, the Atlanta
Mid-league.
Falcons are currently first in that division. So it's just a weird year. Different shit is happening, but that's football. You got to love it at the end of the day.
Gotta love the mid leagues.
It's a grind, man. So what?
Atlanta Falcons in
on
first
Weezy?
place at 4-4.
Weezy only one rocking with the Saints this week?
Yeah, I'm going to go New Orleans, man. The jambalaya in their stadium tasted good, so I'm going to go ahead and pick them.
At the
Oh
airport.
yeah. Hey, you know what?
At least something gave you a good taste in your mouth at that game.
Taking picks based on food. I feel like that's solid. I like that.
Yep.
right.
What do they be eating in Baltimore? I feel like they eat like
Glizzies.
cigarettes.
Jimmy
Hey,
Seafood is the famous seafood joint. King Crab. You said cigarettes. You did.
What is Baltimore's made for? What food is Baltimore named for? Let's just look this up right
King
now.
crab.
Let's get-
King Crab.
Ah, you never had a Baltimore cigarette?
What is Baltimore?
It's got a little extra kick in it.
food. What is Baltimore food? 10 iconic Baltimore foods to try right now.
I literally typed Baltimore
Steamed
food and they
crabs.
showed a picture of hush puppies or something on the literally
What's crab?
it's
You do
Burger cookies, orange crushes. That's not food. They just have a soda.
Bro,
Hey, come over down to Baltimore and have a soda.
we've got a listener in
Orange
Maryland
Crush is
somewhere.
smacking.
Oysters, black eyed
Ooh,
Susans.
oysters.
Snow bunny. Oh, snowballs. Okay.
Snow bunnies.
Old Bay.
Shout out my brother Sheldon, man. He from Baltimore. He told me if I do ever visit, Jimmy's Seafood is the number one place you need to stop and get some king crab.
Weezy was right. It's a lot of crab, a lot of seafood.
I do want to give a brief shout out to switching over to the NBA if anybody doesn't want to continue with the NFL here. But I was very impressed. I'm very impressed with how the Bulls are doing. And speaking of the Bulls, if you don't have eyes on Lauri Markkanen right now on the Jazz, he has been awesome. And that's just, I really liked him when he was playing on the Bulls.
Yeah,
and,
I think he maybe found a home, bro. He needed to go to like the mecca of basketball, white dude, Utah Jazz.
Exactly. He needed to find his element, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's it. Utah Jazz. He's probably great. He's probably receiving so much respect.
Franchise player. The Jazz are having trouble keeping one, and I think they may have found their guy here that can lure more international talent to them. They're good, and they don't really have people you recognize right now, but they're getting it done.
He jammed on Gobert. He was there for it, So he's feeling himself. He's looking good out there. Shouts out Lauri Markkanen, the finisher.
A lot of good teams are struggling early. It's still early in the season though, so
Let's check out the
people are
standings
resting. Warriors, they're having a little rough patch just to get started with the young guys rotated in. But they usually get it under control. Hopefully. As the season goes along, But
it's early in the season when the Thunder, Jazz, and Spurs are in the top 8 playoff spots.
Spurs is a natural.
Trailblazers.
Nah, Spurs have, bro. They're done, bro. They unloaded DeJounte. They really don't have shit.
Yeah, they've been winning, but the Spurs are. As we're recording, though, they're getting their asses whooped. But
I just want to see I want to see the Grizzlies go far. I want to see Ja Morant actually have a season where he makes it through the whole thing, being the stunner player that he is, and he actually makes it to a final. Like that would be an ideal season. Not to jump ahead and call finals, but that would be really cool to see.
They're on their way, man.
Yeah.
They're coasting as well. Minnesota has to pick it up. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good season. I think it's competitive again, and I think we're going to see some interesting shit, bro.
Minnesota hasn't figured out what to do with Cat's big ass now that Gobert's down there. He looks lost trying to guard dudes on the perimeter. They haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One thing that I did want to say was that kid on the Spurs, bruh. What was that?
Which one?
What was the
Josh Primo? So I don't know if you guys know, but the lottery pick from 2021, Josh Primo from the Spurs, was released out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And the story of that is that this 19-year-old young man was just whipping out his penis to employees of the Spurs, and they had to cut him.
Was he listening to Antonio Brown's music as he did this?
AB pool party.
Damn. He's just out here just
showing Schmeat, bro.
This is him, the dick guy?
Yeah.
That's the dick guy right there. Yeah.
Man, so this kid, I don't know what he was thinking or what was going through his head, but this 19-year-old young man was just, he was just whipping it out at work.
That's what he was. Yeah, that fool's tripping.
Just imagine your whole family, their lives are changing. Your kid gets on the Spurs, and now he's just known as the dick guy because he got kicked off of the Spurs for showing his dong.
Yeah, how do you recover?
Yeah,
you do porno. You sign up on OnlyFans.
You got to play in China or overseas.
Yeah, he gonna have to go somewhere to play. He might go to Romania or wherever
where they can appreciate some schmeat.
Yeah, come play.
What happened to the good old days where you could just whip your meat out and not have to worry about any consequences from it?
I mean, back when Penis McKenzie used to play, he used to come to the back room, drop his trash, swing that thing all over the place like it was a champagne bottle, and they just won the series. I don't know how things have changed.
Yo, maybe he can get an OG vet to show him the way out there playing overseas in like Latvia or something.
Come play basketball in Romania. You can show your penis to anyone. You just care if you can dunk basketball.
Hey, you know what? That makes me think of that XXX Tentacion song. What was his big song? The Look at Me.
Look at me.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah.
Where he's like, can't keep my dick in my pants. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how this kid was really living. He just couldn't keep it in. It just kept coming out. It said it was multiple times.
He had his AirPods in every time he was showing it to different employees, like his dick out, slapping XXX like. Just showing speed.
It's just out.
It is for him to play overseas at this point.
Shit.
He has to.
Just dabbing.
Dabbing with Schmeat out.
Yeah.
He's doing the ice in my veins, except he's just doing it on his penis. He just holding his penis out. Like, yeah, you see
ice
me.
in his dick veins.
He's doing the goat, like doing the goat with Gritty and stuff like that.
Man,
moving backwards.
Just imagine he didn't even make it to 20 years old in the league, man. 19 years old. He only played 1 year of college.
Too horny.
Go play
2
in Russia,
years out
bro.
of high school, bro.
Bring no
Too
face.
horny.
Good.
Man, he was too horny.
Here we play the basketball and we have the gay sex.
And I have to officially give this kid, unfortunately, Josh Primo, you stupid idiot. You just ruined it for everybody. And that's why you are our official Bozo of the Week.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
That isn't Hey, the Bozo of the Week has made a glorious return.
Solid.
I think this is the first one since we had video.
Yeah, solid pickup.
We had to make sure we picked a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously we got to just flip back to media really quick. Unless you guys want to jump into UFC, you know.
I know. Well, what's the media coming out this week? Just the Drake album. I dropped the cover in the notes.
Yeah.
They released the cover for 21. I'm surprised they're not pushing it back after what happened with Takeoff.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like, bruh. Oh, what? I actually didn't see this yet. If this is the cover.
We've got
Who
a
is
live
this?
Davey reaction here to a Drake cover. First time. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us your thoughts. How excited
who
are
is
you?
she? Who is she? She got the Halloween like spider web eyelashes. You know what I'm saying?
Solid. Yeah.
She had the buckbow teeth. For those that haven't seen this, you know, she got the little baby hairs in the fronts, lace fronts. Is that what you call them?
What the hell is the meaning of this?
She got an open face.
It's her. She's the one that lost, right?
It's
her
beyond
loss,
you, dude. It's
her
beyond
loss.
you.
It's her loss. Like she lost, bro. She's a loser. Is that what they're trying to say?
Probably. Well, yeah, I guess this album's finally coming out. It's coming out this week. It got postponed a week due to COVID. And you see, they've been dropping like I guess what they did an interview with Howard Stern. That's a real
hella
interview.
promos. They're doing their little promo run.
Yeah, and they're actually gonna do an NPR concert, which is pretty dope. Gonna see Drake
rare.
and 21 Savage. That's gonna be fucking rare.
Look at Beat King's comment. I'm in like the same token. Okay. Fire.
But the one shout out I got to give to Drake is naming his albums back to back. Certified Lover Boy. Honestly, never mind her loss. You know, that's a nice little sentence. I didn't know who called that out. Was that Travis Scott?
No, it was like a little. It was like a parody page of Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Travis Scoot. It was like Travis Scoot, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a trilogy. Like that's what the online sleuths were saying.
The online sleuths.
How long before we get a Drake
Sleuths.
video that means absolutely nothing to the song that the video
Becomes a meme immediately. Yeah, no, for sure.
He's the best at that.
He the GOAT.
Yeah. He's the king of cheese that somehow hits.
Yeah, and there's no really no movies or shows, right? Anything. News is what happened. Henry Cavill's not going to be the Witcher no more, right? It's going to be Thor's brother.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth is going to be that. I mean, I don't know how many people were tapped in with that one, but it was.
The Witcher's cool.
It's going to be a loss.
You're into that kind of shit.
Which is cool. It's a really complicated story. I'll say that.
I wrapped up just random shit I watched on the plane. I watched the what was it? trying to hit Nolan or whatever. Nolan Ryan's little Netflix documentary. If you're a baseball fan, I would recommend it. It's pretty cool. And then I also finished The Watcher. Some bizarre shit for sure.
Bro, I was so disappointed with that ending.
Me too.
I was like, I really thought that there was gonna be some shit, and then the wife and I, once it hit, we were like, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Yeah, man. So do better.
Do better.
Jimmy.
I did watch
back,
something.
Demo.
So I went to the theater and I watched Smile. One that they have been trying to share that virally, thing. They had all the MLB games where they sent people out there like doing the cheesy smile out in the crowd and blah 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 or whatever.
It's like one of those reality type movies.
No,
it wasn't. It was a full on movie, and it was by Paramount. Like it's like a major production. That's why they had such money to pay people to viral this up. But the movie ended up being so ill. I was like, they spent all this money for this stupid movie. Because it was like the girl, the main character girl, absolutely mids, low level mids, whatever. Then she came home and like her husband came home, her fiance, he showed up. Dude was black. I was like, oh, this isn't even, they lost me in this whole movie already.
People black.
Then he was A-Train from The Boys, and he was like trying to be like in a serious role.
Oh yeah. The Boys.
And then it just started getting like more and more unbelievable and weird as the movie kept going along. So they spent a lot of money. Hopefully they get at least back what they put into it, but not worth your time. Smile.
Well, there you go. I mean, I'll probably still watch it just because I'm a glutton for shitty horror. I'll take that punishment any time of the day. But one that I do have to throw the flag for people to check out that I actually had to turn off because it was too much for me, and I'm gonna come back to it when I'm a little more mentally prepared.
Ooh,
I was way too high to watch it. It's not necessarily a horror, but it'll hit you right in the gut and kind of make you feel an unnecessary amount of humanity and sorrow. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh yeah,
from World War One. That movie, extremely effective opening scene. I had to turn it off and was like, whoa, okay, this is not what I signed up for this evening.
Violence,
real violence,
vibe. I mean, it's the most intense anti-war 5 minutes I've ever watched, and not in the sense of people.
They were
being
really good at
like,
killing people.
Peace and love. Yeah, it showed you like where we came from. I mean, shit is sweet for some people that are in the army now compared to what that shit was, because these boys this was ridiculous. And one of the things that made it so disturbing was the fact that they cast everyone age accurate. So when it opens up, it's a 17-year-old kid just in a sea of violence, and you were just not prepared at all for it. And even me talking about it may seem like a spoiler, but you just got to see it yourself and kind of it takes your breath away.
It's not a spoiler. It's war back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, it was genuinely a, oh my God. All right, let's put this one back and we'll bring it on out when I'm ready for it, because this is too much for me.
Realer and realer now.
Back then, World War One, there weren't rules of war yet. They were just like, how can we kill people the dopest? Like after that and after the Second World War, they were like, we need to put rules because we're just out here smoking people for real. They were just getting too good at it.
Right.
It
was a meat grinder.
Industrial Revolution.
It was like an experiment.
Like 40 years before that, we were like fighting like the French and Indian War, like with muskets. You know what I'm saying?
Muskets and axes and swords and shit.
Now these fools got poison gas and freaking cannons, machine guns, but fools are still on horses. It's cracking.
Yeah, it was.
Shouts out World War One. I'm gonna be checking that out, man. I heard it's intense.
Shouts out World War One.
It's really intense. Also, if you're not into reading subtitles, try and find a dub version that's in English. But they put some.
Removed this Drake.
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of looking at her, bro.
She's bothering me.
Can we shrink that in post?
I had to go pee and I came back and I was like, oh,
here we
this
go,
still on here?
Get CC off the screen, man.
Yeah, here. We'll
Please say
bring up what
yeah.
I'm talking about. You know, maybe I'll edit that so I can pull this up a little bit sooner than Yeah, I'm just like passionately talking about a film I just witnessed, and I got Drake's album cover on the front.
We were gonna finish the rest of the pod with that up. You know,
UFC, her fucking face is still there.
Yeah,
The power of Drake.
Oh man, this was actually one long Drake ad. Thank you for listening.
OVO.
The other real quick shout out to is that I saw the new Avatar trailer and I'm hyped. It's one of my favorite movies. And then in terms of what I was listening to, 10 by West Side Gun is awesome. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit sounded.
Oh yeah,
terrible.
how'd you like that album?
It's really good. I like it a lot, and I like also that anytime those boys are bringing back Busta Rhymes,
Yeah,
I'm in. I'm always in.
You know, Busta got a new single out. It's called Slap.
Yep, I like
yeah,
that one
that
too.
shit
That
was cool too. Some real hip hop.
Yeah, they got Conway the Machine on there, and yeah, that's really. Yeah, I'm into it. Busta takes me back to when I really got into hip hop, and it first caught my ear. I was actually in New York, and I was like, I don't know, like 11 or something.
He was like, "What up, son?"
No, I was at just some random restaurant, and I asked this really cool waitress. I was like, "What are we listening to?" And she was like, "Oh, Tribe Called Quest," and it just like took me down the path, and it was the one that had Busta Rhymes on it. So ever since then, he's been a nostalgia hit for me, and it's awesome to see him kind of come back on some of these younger guys' albums and stuff.
Yeah.
All over the track, man.
Yeah, his new single, Slap, with another person from Griselda, with Conway, and they got Big Daddy Kane on there.
Yeah, that's
I've been on this album called Love for Rent. It's by Smino. He's dope. Out of that Guap Dad's Friends and Earth Gang Crew and those type of cats. He's out of that
J.
camp.
Cole's fool.
Yeah, J. Cole
J. Cole
from
Oh no, he's not.
he has J. Cole on here, but it's a dope album if you like that chill rap, bit lyrical.
Yeah.
And
It's like
different.
jazzy blues kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm into that. That's
Like if
the
you like
nostalgia hit for me,
JID, I would
too.
recommend this guy.
Yeah, I mean, Che Noir, she came out with something too. The Last Remnants.
And then Nesto, you sent us some extra bonus Baby Keem slaps. The deluxe
yeah,
finally
Baby
came out of his
Extended.
album.
Yeah, he came out with the deluxe, 7 new songs on there. Slap and Burner also got a new album out.
Oh yeah, and Cutthroat.
Shocking. Listen to them both.
He's always got something out, doesn't he?
I recommend both of them actually. If you just want to slap, Burner's always the same. Like you get what you get from him because he picks the right beats and it's just some real shit that he talks about. But his, the way he delivers his lines, is just like a diary. Like he just talks.
Big Burn.
Yeah, it's just chill shit. We're older,
but the beats
we
are
listening
always
to the relaxing shit now.
Yeah,
is
this has
all
been
day.
Old Head Hour with Generation G.
On the road with some Kush. Hey, shout out Cutthroat Bill Volume 1. It's a slapper. Kodak's album as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard a song off that. He's actually he's that was good too. I like some of his stuff, but this one was actually pricked my ears up and made me look at who I was actually listening to, and that's how I know that I'm with it. I'm digging
Yeah, I
it.
got one more album that I was listening to. That's pretty slapping. A new group out of LA that's been bubbling of the last few years. Blue Bucks Clan.
Oh yeah.
Blue Bucks
Clan.
Clan?
Way 3 out the way.
Blue Bucks or
What
Blue
a playoff of
Blue
words.
Bucks, yeah. Blue Bucks.
He was uncomfortable
BBC?
saying it at first. It just sounded weird.
I stepped very carefully into that.
Like, wait a minute.
Nah, they got a slap on there though.
Sounds
with
like something else.
With Jeremiah. That shit banging.
Oh yeah.
Make me want to go out, get it litty like a titty.
It's good to see Jeremiah back constantly in music and releasing his own music. He was on a ventilator during the pandemic, if you remember.
Man,
Did not.
shouts out, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He made it.
Yeah,
But-
for real.
All right. Any other media hits it caught y'all's ears, eyes, noses?
Coming out really this week, right? Next week,
Yeah,
waiting
I've
for
been
Black
dry.
Panther for sure.
I've been just sports. There's been not too many sports going on for me to I've been listening to some music, but there's just been sports overall too much.
Taylor
you probably
Swift is
listen to
coming
the
to
Jeezy,
Allegiant
right?
Stadium, or maybe a stadium near
Yeah. Oh, maybe the multiple stadiums near me because I'm everywhere. I'm omnipresent.
You everywhere like air.
Yeah, breathe me in.
Yeah, if you take a look at your phone, if you're on Spotify, you'll see that I've pulled up the release radar for November, and you can go ahead and take a look yourself. While I tell this interesting story about Taylor Swift, speaking of Taylor Swift, really quickly, if you look it up, she had a history of going on 4chan to the B boards, which is like the random insanity board that a lot of the memes that we see these days were derived from and originated from. And she used to be on there actively, even at one of the more famous parts of her career. So very bizarre story about Taylor Swift. And she was on 4chan for a long time. She probably still is, honestly. She just switched up her, just bullshitting with people.
Wait,
and,
so Taylor Swift went to the January 6th Capitol riot, bro?
No, well, that's the thing about 4chan. They don't actually leave their houses. They don't go. They just watch and they go, look at what we convinced all these people to do. They never actually show up. They stay behind the keyboards.
Facts.
I never fucked with Taylor Swift till she got that song with Kendrick on the remix.
Well, let's
Now you
Taylor Swift's performances have been stadium only for quite some time, so she is major.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though, man. Back in the day, I was a big Taylor Swift guy, man. I've been to a concert, you know. I had some back when CDs were CDs, and we actually had music, you know, back in my day. Then she got too mainstream, you know. So I mean, it's cool. I don't hate, but it is what it is. And she could, like you said, bro. We're not saying she's a white supremacist, but
no. Hey, you know, the B boards on 4chan is not poll.
Hey, but
There's
Blue
the
Bucks
poll.
bland, right? Or
Yeah. B is different. B is different, but you know, it's still 4chan. Yeah, but yeah, there she is. You know, posting on 4chan. Hi V, I'm feeling down. Please make me smile. Same background. There it is.
She's too into cats, which made it weird.
Yeah, right, exactly. So she was on 4chan. Fun
4chan. Why do they call it that, bro? Because you know what's funny? It always sounded to me like it was Chinese, like 4chan.
Japanese.
It is Japanese.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
So why are all the white supremacists using the Japanese platforms to just get their shit together?
You know, that's almost like an entire side quest episode that you and I could talk about. But essentially, to break it down for you, white supremacists have a weird thing about Japanese and anime culture. And part of it has to do with having a submissive waifu.
Man.
But that everybody is free to go look more into that. But that is
They just
where
want
that's
a
where
hot
the
Asian
connection
wife.
is. Yes, that is where the connection it meets. Is that they watch a lot of anime and the idealized woman is a anime waifu, submissive type woman. So that's what it is.
Taylor Swift, man, she's cool, man. Her brother, you know her brother, DeAndre. He plays for the Lions.
What you saying?
Nice. All right, let's pull up some UFC.
Yeah, so UFC, man.
Hold on. Before we get to UFC,
what's up,
should
what's
we
up?
talk about the Jake Paul fight?
Okay, let's talk about UFC Light.
Yeah, get this trash out the way.
UFC Light.
Oh, you don't want to just stare at 4chan the entire
UFC.
time?
You mean boxing?
That's hilarious.
Diet MMA. Yeah.
Does this go
but
towards
yeah.
our ultimate UFC pick record or just combat sports record?
You
Yeah,
can
you
if
should
you
just
want
add it
to,
to the
but-
combat. It's a L. It's a L for me.
We
Yeah.
believe in Silva.
Who picked Jake Paul?
I definitely did.
I did.
did.
Yeah, the only ones that believed
sure
in
did.
Silva for a second was me and Nesto. I didn't put any money on it. That's for damn sure. I wasn't. That event was sketchy.
I turned on Anderson Silva live on the air last week.
That's Hey
had
man,
to.
remember what we said
Yeah.
at the end of the day? It was like Jake Paul was like in a lose-lose situation. It was like, yo, if you win, you still beat a dude who's not really a boxer. He's still 47 years old.
Yeah.
And if you would have lost, then you lost all your shit and you lost to an old man. So, and
He
then I guess
faked a takedown at one point and then punched him, right?
Nah,
Who, Anderson?
I sent that
fainted a
follow-up.
leg kick.
Yeah, that one right there where he fell down, that connected for sure. I saw
Yeah,
that
it
where
was
people
a-
were
it was a
saying that he
clean
fell, but nah, he got
bipped him right in the middle of his nose. Yeah,
he-
that'll get you.
boing. Yeah, he got him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jake
he
Paul
got him
did his
pretty
thing. He did his thing, man. Like also,
Yeah.
if you watch Anderson over his career, he's never been lumped up or leaked up like that the way he was in this fight. It's, boxing is different. It's the first time he was actually leaking in a fight.
Right.
So, but yeah, man. Like I said, he's 47, bro, and he still was he was damn near winning in the beginning. To me, like he was looking good out there. But hey, what do you expect? He's an OG in the
Yeah.
fight game. He's a triple OG.
I mean, he's a 47-year-old man fighting a younger. Like, I don't know what people expected.
But man, I
Like,
thought it was
you know.
I thought it was entertaining though.
Yeah.
It didn't do too hot in the pay-per-views,
It
right?
didn't
was
do
like
too hot, and
200,
Jake Paul
300K.
actually tweeted that he was disappointed with it because it only did like 200 or 300K views.
Yeah.
It's because he's got to start fighting better boxers. Is that's why.
He has to fight believable people. Yeah, like
Yeah,
everybody knew he was gonna win. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Like nobody's trying to pay that whole 60 for this Bammer card, bruh.
Exactly.
I'm
bro.
watching
Exactly.
Le'Veon Bell, bruh.
Yeah,
Le'Veon
exactly.
Bell
He took that.
On a $60 pay per view
Losing
for
to
Showtime,
Uriah
bro.
Hall.
What is this?
You copped?
What is this? Nah, I stole it, but at the same time, like that's why I didn't pay for it. I was actually going to because I thought it was like on Fight for like dub or something. I looked at the thing and it was
You're like,
60.
what?
I'm like, no, thank you, bro. I will be helping myself to this
Buy
one.
some weed with this. Thank you very much.
Literally
gotta, like-
buy DoorDash for tonight.
That's
they
Call of
should have
Duty.
they gotta make that fight with like actual boxer. Him and that Tommy Fury fight like has to happen. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially.
Kinda-
Two,
I want to see
like,
Tommy Fury fight. So
But it
two
looks
media
like-
type dudes.
it looks-
Jake Paul's not going to go over there and fight because he's not trying to get booed.
Yeah, for sure.
He
He
don't want
got
to get
booed for this. He got
Yeah,
booed for
booed all the
this.
time.
No,
Yeah.
do you know what kind of booed he'll get over there in the UK fighting
Yeah.
Tommy
With the
Fury?
You gotta steal yourself. Yeah, you gotta steal
Dude.
yourself for them making like a song about you like fucking a horse or something. You know, that's just like goes with
Yeah.
the territory. If he wants to be a real boxer and undeniable, then he's got to get used to the UK making up songs. So,
Yeah. Hey, I
Resort
like
to
Nest's
bestiality.
one. We got to write that one down. We got
What?
to get the notes
What did
down
you
for
say?
that.
The whole Jake and Paul.
yeah, there you go. That's how they do it. Fuck the whole. Yeah,
But
he's
Hey,
gonna
but
fight
nah.
Nick Diaz, though, right? Is that who he
yeah,
called
exactly.
out?
It's looking like the fight. After the fight, he called out Nate Diaz and he called out Canelo. I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. But yeah, he
Nate?
called out. Called out
Just-
Nate. Which is that fight makes the most sense. I don't know if you guys seen the video after like Nate Diaz people in the back. Nate Diaz slapped one of his homies, like Jake Paul's like cornerman. He just like slapped the fuck out of him.
Oh, solid.
That's what he
For
does.
no reason?
I'm
they
gonna
were,
beat your ass.
They
I'm
were
gonna
like,
beat your ass.
squaring up, talking shit, and then they just like he just instantly just slapped him. Like, just like no thought, like no regrets, just literally.
Slap the
That's
shit
what
out
he
of
does, man.
No regrets.
He did say,
But yeah.
Nate did allude to in his last UFC interview. He's like, I'm going to go touch some other sports. So, yeah, this sounds
I mean,
obvious.
He's gonna get in
This-
there and box.
This fight makes the most sense, bro. In the new year, you got Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Like that'll at least make some money for him, you know, especially after doing so shitty in this one. But then again, that's another fight. Like, man, Jake Paul could win that shit and be like, fuck. And then they can run it back, you know, they could do a rematch. So yeah.
And then Nate can go back to his sport, according to Uncle Dana, you know. It's great. If Nate wants to fight again, he's always welcome. He's a legend in the sport. It's great. It's great for the sport for Nate, and I'm happy for him.
You got the cadence down for sure.
That fight will be weird because this fight was like a
What was that voice?
that was Dana.
That was Dana White, bro. He's got it.
we gonna have to work on your Dana White, bro.
This is a safe place for shitty impressions. All right.
Yeah,
This
like,
is good.
where are your attempts ever? You know, I
Yeah,
usually have
that was
quite
like-
a few on here, but
Yeah, where's
That
your
was
Dana
Jewish
White?
Dana
This is-
White.
No, Jewish Dana White.
listen,
Yeah,
I'm not going to
Jewish
cave
people.
to your fucking insults on my Dana White voice. And this is how I'm going to do it.
How are you getting Jewish from that?
And I'm going to get better
How
as
many
I
people are
go.
inclined to call that Swedish?
But for you to sit there and criticize and not even attempt, it's fucking bogus to me, all right?
Where the fuck is your Dana
sit down.
White, smart ass?
Sit down.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
D-Buzz is telling me, he's like, oh no, you do Dana White like this. Oh, this is me, Dana White. It's me. I'll do Dana White right here. Like,
It's been a while. I love the UFC and everything that has to do with the UFC. So I just want to put the best fights out there possible to happen. And that's just my goal here. To educate the people.
That's Dana Mahomes.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. If we take risks.
The worst impressions
Or the best.
That's a very believable down the white right here. Sounds just like a.
Hey, yo, let's hear your Pete Davidson, bro. Hey, yo, what up? It's me, Pete Davidson.
Speaking of Dana White, what's the UFC this weekend, Davy Jones?
Man, we had that small UFC event last week. Calvin Kattar, another disappointing actually main event. Calvin Kattar had an injury to the knee, which led to his loss.
Nah,
that was Arnold Allen.
He fucked up his knee on a missed flying knee. Like, you seen that? It was like he threw a flying knee like hella out of nowhere, and then he landed wrong. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, great for me for someone that was on Allen, but yeah, like for as a fight fan. Now you want to see a nice competitive fight, something entertaining, and that was just another disappointing. It's like some main events are cursed, man.
Yeah, well, it's just, man, that was like weird. Like I said, he threw like a fucked up flying knee, and then he landed wrong on his other knee. It was like, oh, that shit just gave out. It was like, god damn it.
God damn it!
But
now we got
but now
another
we got
little small card at the.
We got another hors d'oeuvre for next week.
Dang. Jesus.
Oh man, Marina
Bring on the
Rodriguez.
misogyny comments.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Two Brazilians.
That was great. Yes.
So they're it's going to be a great fight here.
Edit that out.
Where's the one? Can you scroll down a little better?
Too late.
Where's
We've
that
already
one
been
where their
endorsed by
faces are
Andrew
next to each
Tate.
other? That was a great one. Nessa,
Yeah.
don't let anyone tell you it wasn't.
All right. So the events here. You just look at someone. Keep talking.
Marina Rodriguez, man, she's coming into this as a kind of big favorite, minus 210 versus Amanda Lemos at plus 185. Man, two Brazilians, one
Charlotte
with,
Oliveira.
yeah. One with the interesting, I gotta talk to the manager haircut.
Hell yeah. She got a half black son named Jaden.
Oh my gosh, with that cut, I'm weak.
Oh man,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rodriguez.
I'm so weak.
I'm gonna go Rodriguez too. Easy. I've been always big on Rodriguez. Technically, she's better. 5
You
round
have the
fight.
tail of the tape on here? Was that?
Yeah, let's pull it up.
He could get that. One
Well,
person's
on the last-
taller,
The last slide he had.
more accurate striker. The other one's a power puncher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You see
gonna
what the
go.
UFC did here? They put Marina Rodriguez as the main event, and then Daniel Rodriguez as the co-main event.
Yeah, they're just like, oh,
Hey,
we gotta put both Rodriguez.
D-Rod is out
Hey,
there.
with their Haitian sensation, bro.
Oh hell
Nice.
Neo Magny.
So, yeah, I'll
By appearance,
Yeah, I'll-
completely, right? You're judging.
yeah, I don't know. The tats are throwing me, but also the tats could be some fake tough guy shit. So, yeah, I got to give it to Marina Rodriguez.
Tough guy, yeah.
So, yeah, well, I mean, like, sometimes people get tatted up, and it's always the funniest thing to see to me is when a tatted up person goes out there to fight and just gets their absolute
Yeah, tough guy.
clock cleaned. And they're like, what are you going to do with all those fucking stupid ass tattoos? You going to put a new one on you? What are you going to put a new one on you after you got your fucking bell rung? Come on.
Just got it. Everybody with tattoos.
Yeah, just like, what are you gonna? Is that big one on your shoulder make you punch stronger? What is that? A fucking clown? Does your arm laugh when you swing? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
You can't even rub that one off. Idiot.
What was the thought process getting your clown on your shoulder as a fighter? You thought people were gonna laugh at your arm like it's a joke? Come on, take the sport seriously. Marina Rodriguez.
I'm gonna go.
Watch, I'm
Marina
gonna eat
Rodriguez.
fucking crow.
Just gonna trust the odds here. I haven't seen any of her fights.
Damn, are we gonna put
Probably
the curse
have.
on
She
somebody?
She
Demo?
fought Mackenzie Dern. That was
Man,
like
you know what?
Maybe.
As a American black man, I got to go with that haircut, the Karen. I'm going with Lemos.
Also going on appearance. You're foregoing the tattoos, so you're going for the haircut. I respect
Demo's
it.
waiting for his girl to turn 40 so he could be like, you have to get this haircut.
Absolutely
At least
not.
for my birthday.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No, you don't
I'll
have
roast myself.
That's what's the problem. If you actually have kids, you don't have a choice. The hair literally shrinks into that haircut. It's like an evolution.
Just on the left, though?
Yeah,
Just on the
shrinks.
left.
It's like she shines like a Pokemon evolution, and she comes out the other side with that fucking haircut.
just goes up, floats up into the air, spins around in a bright white light,
You see
and comes
like
down with that haircut.
sonic energy gathering towards her form, and you hear.
Literally got all 7 Chaos Emeralds and turned into supersonic real quick.
Yeah, exactly. So it goes down.
All bad.
Oh, man. All right then.
We who got only Demo's only one riding with Lemos?
Yeah. Just the haircut got him. Got his heart.
All right, just making sure.
Just
it should
for
be close,
clarity,
like,
I also have tattoos, so I was very safe to say what I was saying.
Oh, so you think you hard, bro?
Yeah, I'm just like, like a little bit,
You got a couple tattoos?
Yeah, but I'm not getting into the fucking ring acting like that's going to give me a higher power level, okay?
Oh my gosh.
It gives you powers, bro. You're just harder when you have tattoos.
It gives you like a 2,000 power level up when people scan you.
It literally makes you more hard.
Davey tagged too.
Yeah.
So a fun fact that I have, we think of Japan and Japanese people as little ingenuity kind of little dudes. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Excuse me?
Their
little dudes.
advances in engineering and technology, just incorporating it into their daily life, is something that we can't deny can be admired by
like
all
Hitachi
people in the world.
and stuff.
Like they're coming up with stuff, man,
Sony.
little gadgets and stuff like that. But anyways, so in Japan, for every one person that there is, there are 23 vending machines.
Yeah.
For every single person, there are 23 vending machines.
Got options.
And that's per capita.
Let's go.
So, that's real. You can really, you don't have to deal with nobody. You could just go to like 4 vending machines and get like your breakfast, coffee, probably,
ramen,
some girls' panties, and some ramen.
Wait, what?
All just in 4 vending machines straight up down the street. Hey, this has been another week of Generation G. We appreciate having you here, giving you the things you want to hear, the things you got to listen to, and the things you just wondering about and you need someone to tell you. Tune in for another week. Hit us up on Instagram at Gingy Podcast, on Twitter at Gingy Podcast. Gingy Podcast.
Hey, shouts out Japan, am I right? Okay.
R.I.P.
listener.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's just the Japanese flag.
I sent it to the IG group.
And I'm stopping.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. Well, so long.